Good morning, everyone. I am doing my devotional this morning and was just having a few thoughts and thought I would have a little chat with you. I hope you're doing well. Just wanted to talk a little bit this morning about a catchphrase that we hear a lot these days called food noise. Now, I'm a Gen Xer. I'm not, I've been around a little while. To me, I think what they're calling food noise is what I've always called a craving. Now, maybe there's another aspect to that I'm not aware of, but uh, to me, I do want to talk though about what food noise means to me. And I think it's a different definition than what they're calling it. Now, having been in the natural health realm for a while, I have been around long enough now that I have heard of all kinds of different diets. I've been around when Atkins was a big thing, when the low fat craze was a big thing, and everybody was counting fat grams. Been around when then of course keto became really big, and carnivore, and now I've kind of noticed that a lot of people are on just basically a high protein, everybody needs to eat all of this protein. So if you kind of watch what goes on, you see a lot of these fads that come and go in what you would call the diet industry. And having struggled within that area a little bit in my life, and now struggling a little bit more being postmenopausal, my body is just not acting the way it used to act. Things I used to be able to eat, things I used to be able to do, just aren't cutting it anymore. And if you're in my position and you've been through menopause, you might understand what I'm talking about. But I have noticed that, to me, all of those different diets, all of those different things that they tell you to eat or not to eat, or count this or count that, to me, that is a more relevant food noise than what I would call the cravings. Now, I'm not saying that cravings aren't a real thing and that the food noise that others are talking about is not a real thing, but in my mind, that food noise has caused me more issues. When my body is not acting like it used to, and I've tried everything, going from one diet to the other and one guru to the other, trying to figure out how I should eat and what I should do, causes me more distress than a craving for a cookie. I mean, it just does. How am I supposed to eat? What am I supposed to do? And so, just recently I tried eating all of the protein. We have to have so many grams of protein a day, so many per meal. And so I started adding all of that into my diet and eating a lot of protein in the form of meat and some dairy and other protein sources, eggs. And my body absolutely did not like that. I mean, I was having so much indigestion, and I was taking digestive enzymes. I was having to take them every meal to help me digest all of this, and just felt like it was sitting in the middle of my stomach. I mean, I just felt very sluggish after I ate that much protein, and it just didn't seem to work for me. Now, I'm not saying it doesn't work great for other people. I know there are people that are having really good results with that. But for me, it's just not working. So, having bounced from one thing to the other with all this food noise, I finally came to the conclusion that, look, my body is going to tell me. My body is the biggest indicator of what it needs. It can shut off the food noise if I would just listen to what it's whispering and what it's telling me. It is telling me eating all of these eggs, eating all of this meat and dairy is not working for me. It is not the best thing for me where it may be for others. It is telling me that when I eat too much sugar, I have a lot more joint pain. That is probably not good for anyone to eat a lot of sugar, but that's what happens to my body. It is telling me that eating more high fiber things seems to stick with me longer. It makes me full quicker and it sticks with me longer. I don't feel as heavy after I eat it. I actually feel like I have more energy, and I don't feel like I want to lay down and take a nap. So, if you will shut off the food noise and listen to what your body is whispering before your body starts screaming like mine was, that, hey, listen, don't do this, do that. I think it will help to tune out some of what I'm calling food noise of all these other doctors and other people that are telling you how or what to eat. Listen to your body. It will tell you. I am trying to start doing more of a whole food plant-based diet. I'm trying to ease myself into it just because I do better that way. I don't get quite as overwhelmed. So I'm trying to teach myself new recipes to get into a rotation to where I am eating them more and more. And I am already noticing, even with one meal I had last night for my supper, instead of going to bed feeling like I had heartburn, there was none. I felt great. So that is just another way that my body is whispering and telling me what to do. So just don't be discouraged. I'm on this journey with you, and I'm going to post some of these new recipes I'm trying. I'll let you guys know, hey, this one was great, this one not so great. We can be on this journey together because I am far from perfect. I'm just walking this journey like you are. So hopefully we can help each other. Maybe you can give me some great ideas too. So anyway, just kind of my 2 cents this morning. I hope that kind of helps you feel better if you've been sort of confused by all of these different diet gurus and what you're supposed to do. Just try to listen to what your body is whispering and what your body is telling you, and it will tell you what it needs. I hope you guys have a great day. Look for some of my other videos. I'm going to start doing more cooking videos and different things like that. So try to look for some of those. And I hope you guys have a great day.